Welcome back to part 2 of why is the flat earth so important to Bible believers. Here we have this old footage, as you see. This is Apollo 11, Earth views, Earth views and crew activities. So, this deals with them, this is basically them, faking Earth, at a distance. Now, this is the only reason why people actually believe the Earth is a ball. And you're going to see the tomfoolery here, but I'm going to play out this from the 28-21 marker all the way up to 32 minutes. And you'll see exactly what's going on here. Then we'll get into more videos of how they faked the moon landing. We'll get into some out of their mouth confessions, right? But let's stay on topic here today. Let's play this video and see what was going on Apollo 11.
North America, would you estimate how far it extends down, over? Trying to fit everybody into the window. It appears that the cloud cap.
So basically they mentioned they're trying to keep everybody out of the window so they could get this, get this this perfect footage of Earth looking like a ball at a distance, right? So
Down a little bit below the southern extremity of Alaska. Roger. We've 11. We've lost our picture here now. Okay, Apollo 11, Houston, we've got the picture back now.
this is the Earth. You see how small they made it look? See how they condensed the Earth down to a stupid ball, right? Now imagine this, all this water sticking to a ball, right? It doesn't make sense, right? This is why you believe what you believe.
Unfortunately, we only have one window that has a view of the Earth, and it's
Okay, one window that has a view of the Earth, but they're faking the Earth at a distance. Remember that.
filled up with a TV camera, so your view now is probably better than ours is. Roger, we copy.
This video will be in the
11 to
links.
Houston,
This video will be posted in the link so you guys could watch this in its entirety later. I'm only going to play a few minutes because I got a whole list of testimonies.
if you could comply, we'd like to see some smiling faces up there. If you could give us some interior views, I'm sure everybody'd like to see you, over. Okay, we'll reconfigure the TV for that. Roger.
Now this is them faking Earth at a distance. Now look at this. It must be a spaceship out there. Look at this popping frame over here. The total garbage. Must be an alien aircraft going to the Earth. Wow. And watch this. You're gonna see what's going on. You see the person's arm move in the front there with the rope? Yeah. With the cordage. Right? Now watch.
Apollo 11 Houston, appears to us that we're seeing a view from outside, plus a little of the inside. It appears you've taken the camera away from the left window. Now over. That's correct.
And say hello to Apollo 11's crew coming from behind the curtain. Look at that. That's the only reason why you believe it's a ball. Because it's the only footage. You never see no footage. You didn't never see this footage. That's the only reason why you believe it's a ball. Look at this. I guess the Earth is squishy now. Say hello to Apollo 11. Welcome to the crew of Apollo 11, perpetrating this fake trash on all the masses. And here you go. It's the only reason why you believe it's a ball. Because they were filming it out of a window with the lights off, like you're in outer space.
That's Big Mike Collins there. Well, you got a little bit of, yeah, hello there, sports fans. You got a little bit of me, plus Neil's in the center couch and Buzz is doing the camera work.
Said you got a little bit of me, but Neil and all them is in the cockpit.
Roger, it's a little dark now, 11. Maybe a bigger f-stop might help.
It looks like they're still on Earth.
Got a good... All right, put it in a cook. Two cards, have it no. Not very comfortable up here, though. We do have a happy home. There's plenty of room for the three of us, and I think we're all learning to find our favorite little corner to sit in. The zero G is very comfortable, but after a while you get to the point where you sort of get tired of rattling around at home.
So did they actually get an image of the ball Earth? No. They had to fake it, and then they showing their altitude, showing all this, right? Showing the cabin, showing all the instruments, showing the star map.
Okay, Charlie.
And then they go back to faking it.
Over and do it the other way. Your food cabinet here in a second. Can I get you close up? All right.
So look, this is them going back to faking it.
Just lost.
Okay, so they in there. Tell him to give him the camera. He points it out the window. Right? They turn the light out. And then he points it back out the window. So it can give it that ball effect, right?
Houston, we just lost our big guy. See, we're going back outside now. Over.
Oh, they're going back outside now. Over. And watch them zoom in on this fake, phony image of the Earth. Because they're faking it. They're faking Earth at a distance.
11 Houston, you copy, over.
Okay, and there you go. Just a slither of the window open. Remember, they're looking out a window.
We pan back out to the distance at which we see the Earth. Apollo 11 signing off.
Apollo 11 signing off. Now, let's get this out of the mouths of the astronauts. Okay, it's going to become very apparent when you hear it over and over and over again. You know, there is no refuting it. Okay, there is no refuting it. It's either you're going to keep refuting it until the day you die, or you know, you're going to wake up and understand that you've been lied to and accept it and start over. Starting with your Bible. Hello, that's where you need to be. Okay. So let's hear this first part. And this is not copyright. I'm using this thing from Hibbler Productions. Okay. And notice this. It says it's flat, and he's pointing the telescope out along the horizon. Wake up. Okay. We're going to skip through this video. This is also going to get tagged in the descriptions. Okay, let's get a listen.
You take a step back and look at the Earth, that sucker is as round as you're gonna get. So it's not actually a sphere, it's like pear-shaped. Pear-shaped.
Is a sphere. So people have known that the Earth is spherical for thousands of years. It's not okay to say that the Earth is flat. This is some sort of strange denial. I don't know where it comes from. And it's something where I keep getting this question. We really need to put this question to bed because we've known the Earth is a sphere for a long time.
Look at pictures from space, where you see the Earth as a sphere. Those pictures are not fake. The Earth isn't quite a sphere. It's a little, its spin is a little stretched. It made it slightly oblate. The Earth is a sphere, but the Earth isn't quite a sphere. That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay. Now, let's get to this whole deal, right? Let's get into this. Okay? Play it.
Americans are. They just have gut, instinctual, emotional responses. And if it doesn't go with their familiar narrative of how they think the world's supposed to work, they ridicule, they laugh, they engage themselves in groupthink. They are afraid to question their current reality.
Kind of look like what Steve was doing, right?
Afraid.
Right? Remember they said, you guys don't know. Everybody came bashing me about green screen. Now, thank you. Because Steve McRae on that Flat Earth debate faded in just like this astronaut.
Question their current reality.
Yeah, look at this guy. Didn't Steve do that? Yeah. Green screen, right? Pulling wires. Fake Earth curving. Yeah, CGI, garbage. That's why you believe what you believe.
Realize that we've been lied to about everything when it comes to space.
That failed. Okay. Prove to me they've been to space. Prove it. Prove to me that they're in space right now. Prove it. That's how they let their satellites off. You see that? No rockets needed. And where do they come? Back down to Earth. Sorry. Reject it. Let's get it. What does it look like?
That's why I don't trust NASA. That's why I don't trust NASA. Everybody's trying to show you stuff from space and you keep rejecting it. This is why I reject it. These guys are liars.
Too bad some people can't see they're being lied to. They just go with whatever narrative fits their suit, right? They deny the Bible for these dirtbags playing these magic tricks on you with their magical numbers and magical gravity, right? Look at that. All these big planets, we don't see them though. But we see the sun at 93 million miles away, right? Right? Yeah, right.
NASA, we're coming for you. For 60 years, you've been faking space. There are no spheres in the heavens. The experts have devised them in the imagination so it was easier to understand their movements. So what's that mean? Well, it means stars are not distant. Guilty of a cover-up the likes of which has never been seen in human history. Everything, and I mean everything that we were taught about space, about the planets, about the orbits is a hoax. It's a lie. That means our entire idea of the cosmos isn't just wrong, it's very wrong. Astronomically wrong. So, any scientists, any physicists out there going to do anything? Or is the scientific community just going to sit there and do nothing?
They're going to do nothing.
You guys are really just making it harder for
They're going to do nothing because they're getting paid lovely to keep this lie going. Now, since Reds is a rocket man, send him on up to space right now. Let's see Reds get on a rocket and go up to space. Blow up when he smacked that firmament. Then we could see, here you go. Come and learn Photoshop from the best. We specialize in blurring and hiding objects from existing images, creating fake galaxies and stars, movie productions, I already showed that in my last one, Walt Disney with NASA, creating scenes of events that never happened. NASA CGI College, sign up today.
By protecting these frauds and the liars that deceived all of us.
That's how they made the Earth a ball. Ain't it fascinating?
Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go. And this new system
Can only fly in Earth orbit. Listen to what he's saying. He said we can only fly in Earth orbit.
Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go. And this new system that we're building is going to allow us to go beyond and hopefully take humans into the solar system to explore. So the moon, Mars, asteroids, there's a lot of destinations that we could go to, and we're building these building block components in order to allow us to do that eventually.
Hey, Rocket Man.
We only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go.
Hello, Rocket Man. You see it happen too, Reds. Rocket Man. They don't go nowhere. Rocket Man. They don't launch the payload. Rocket Man. They go in the ocean. Rocket Man. Oh, we went to space.
The moon, Mars, asteroids. There's a lot of destinations that we could go to.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of destinations you can go. Now, let's get off this. I'm going to tag this in the description. You guys can go and look at this in your own free time. Now, let's get this from Don Pettit, because all this stuff is going to stop. We can't go back to the moon after the 1960s, but we have all this 2000, 3000, 2019, all this new technology. Right? We have all this technology, but we just can't go back.
Over the years, I made several videos regarding so-called...
Here's a real person that you guys should listen to if he was still on YouTube. It's Russian Vids, right? This guy knows his stuff, right? He exposed Freemasons. All astronauts are Masons, okay? We'll get that as well. But listen to what Don Pettit says. We're just going to get it from his own mouth.
To go back in a nanosecond, but that technology does not exist anymore. But then he goes on to talk about going to Mars. Okay, first off, before even showing this video clip with him speaking about, again, this technology, which I find very bizarre, saying it's been destroyed. How was it destroyed? He doesn't go into details how this so-called technology that they used to go to the moon years ago has been destroyed. Let's take a look first off, again, when it comes to mockery in this video clip. Basically, again, mocking his audience, his followers during this presentation. Take a listen to what he says here.
Astronauts are really, really good at making pictures in space that look like you've never left the planet. In fact, it's almost hard-pressed to tell whether you're in space or not in this picture. We've got some fancy backdrops, I guess.
What a strange person this is. Basically, again, if you follow my channel and see my previous videos on this so-called astronaut Don Pettit, of course, none of these men have been in space. They're nothing more than basically actors playing a role on the world stage, making the masses, the millions upon millions of people throughout the world believe they've been in space when they've never been in space at all. Now, I'm going to play the video clip itself with Don Pettit again being interviewed. Just very bizarre interview, not going into details how this so-called technology to go to the moon has been destroyed, and at the very end, I'll point out something very interesting what he says. People need to read between the lines. Take a listen.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again. But going to Mars should be one of the next series of steps that humans do. The first step should be going back to...
Look at that. Artist rendering, garbage, fake Earth, fake moon base. But you guys believe it because you've seen it from the experts. Oh, well, that's your...
The moon for a number of technical reasons and exploration reasons.
Computer generated, CGI, not real. You believe it though. Look at that, fake, not real. You could tell it's not. You could tell we're not doing that.
Kinds of targets to go to places of interest in our solar system. The only limit to a human future is in our own imaginations.
Okay, only limit to a human future is in your own imagination. The words from Don Pettit, astronaut. Okay, now let's go to another astronaut named Buzz Aldrin. Okay. Then he does this so-called deathbed confession, talking about, you know, they never went to the moon, never went to space. They lied about it. So if they're lying to you then, what makes you think they ain't lying to you now? Okay? Let's hear it from the mouth of the astronaut.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and because we didn't.
Okay, so the little girl asked him, why hasn't anybody been to the moon in such a long time? He states, it's not a little.
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and because we didn't go there, and because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past if we wanted to keep it going. Money is a good thing.
Money, that's why. Now, let's look into how much money is NASA getting a year. Because, see, if they were, if somebody's collecting so much money off a lie, you think they're going to tell you that they're lying to you? No. Especially if they have all of their citizens actually believing that they really been to the moon when they haven't. Never left the Earth, never can. No rocket has never left this flat plane, period. I mean, go to Cape Canaveral. Look at them when they go to watch their rocket launches. See what happens when they launch the rocket. And why is it that they only launch at night? Okay, how much money, how much money does NASA receive a year? Boom. NASA receive $22.6 billion in fiscal year 2020 spending bill. Space News. So guess what? $22.6 billion is going to NASA in 2020. All the while, the nation is suffering from fake COVID, and they're only shoving out $1,200 per American. What the heck is going on? How much money does U.S. give to NASA? $22.6 billion. How much money does NASA receive each year? $22.6 billion. $4.7 trillion the United States plans to spend in the fiscal year. Wow. All that money to NASA. What for? They're not going anywhere. How much money does NASA get from taxes? $3.73 trillion is the total budget, and $18.7 billion of that will go to funding NASA. They did the math, a little bit more of a penny of, yeah. Okay, so $18.7 billion. Why is NASA's budget so low when they're getting all this money? Oh, well, you know, because they're pocketing that. Is NASA a waste of money? It's a waste. NASA is very dangerous. So many accidents and problems happen in the space shuttles, such as explosions, pieces of fall off and missing the gravity on Earth. It is even more money to fix those problems. So it's a waste of money. So why do we have NASA here? Why do we got these astronauts trying to play in the firmament, right? And trying to deceive everybody to believe that we're on a spinning ball. Although in that NASA footage, you didn't see the Earth spinning at all. Let's go here. Let's have a little fun here. Let's go to NASA's live feeds. Just a lot of people don't want to go there. Other people have to do this research for you. When it's very clear, all you have to do is look into stuff, right? It's called Ask Questions. NASA live feed. Let's look at this trash. HD cameras, right?
What makes this game the best strategy game ever?
Sure, you can't see the curvature of the Earth when you're on Earth. You can't see the curvature of Earth when you're on Earth, but you could also somehow you can see the curvature of the Earth right here. Where are they at? On the side of the ball, beneath the ball, above the ball? What? Because it doesn't look like the Earth is spinning. Those look like the clouds are moving. Looks like also a fisheye camera lens, such a way. Looks kind of CGI'd, right? And you see all the metal bending at the sides of this camera. Let's go back a little bit. You see this metal bend. You see that metal bend down, right? Let's just look at this garbage. You see this metal bending down beyond that, right where the Earth curves, right? You see all this metal bending every time they move. Because they're playing magic tricks on your mind, right? Yeah, they'll be floating above, you know. Where are they going now? Up the ball, down the ball, where? Because it doesn't look real. Looks like this right here is real, underwater real, but all this other stuff is just probably, you know, who knows, right? Because they don't ever show you anything else. Look at this. NASA astronauts return to Earth. Splash down on SpaceX Dragon Endeavour. Right. Look at this garbage. Look at this. Here's a good one. Oh, look at them. They're on Mars. Oh, wait. They're on the moon still. Wait. They never been to the moon. What is this? Oh, what? Look at this. You can see the curvature of the moon when you're on the moon, but you just can't see the curvature of the Earth, right? They're all a ball, right? But you can't see that curvature on the Earth, right? Of course not, because it's all a lie. Look at this. Yeah, they're on the moon, guys. They got stuff up there, even though they said they don't got nothing up there. Yeah, and it's all CGI. Look at this SpaceX mission. NASA. Look at this. Let's see if they'll actually show them going to space. They won't.
Because of this incredible endeavor,
NASA, SpaceX, and Dragon departing. 200 meters.
You don't see nothing. It's all garbage. All they're showing you is the inside. As we lie to the masses. Look at this. Jump from space. So obviously you can see the ball Earth up here, but when you're flying in an airplane, you can't see the ball. I don't get it. You're going home now. Look at this. Look at the Earth curve and bend. No, 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 no. Look at this. Look at the Earth. I guess the Earth bends the other way in the bowl effect, right? This is how you know they're using that, right? Look at that. This is the Earth right here. I guess it bends the wrong way. Oh, wait. No, no, no. Now it's a ball. Now it's a perfect ball. Give me a break. You guys believe this trash? You really believe this garbage? Look at that Earth. Flatten out. Look at that. Sun not far away. Look at that. Curving the wrong way. Look at this. Spinning. It's spinning because he's spinning. Look at that. Flat. I mean, what is it? Look at the curve. It's the only way you believe what you believe. And then they cut it when he's getting too close because they don't want you to see it's flattening out. Right? I mean, we could go all over the place. You know, tell me. Now look. Here's a time lapse. Time lapse. Sunrise. Right? Time lapse of sunrises. Okay, you see this? Sunrise, sunset, time lapse. Best compilation, right? Let's get this one, right? Because a lot of people want to fake stuff, fake the funk. How do you explain this sun in the clouds, huh? He's zoomed in, right? He's using a sun filter, right? Yes, he is. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, you need a sun filter. You don't need one. See that? Let's go on. Look at that. Rising out the clouds. Above. It's moving. Not, no. Let's get this. Sunlight shooting through the clouds. Right at 93 million miles away. Phenomenal. A million miles. Look at that. Beauty. God's beautiful creation. Flat. From side to side. Tell me where's that curve. You ain't gonna find it. You'll never find it. I can go all places all over the world and it looks the same. Now look at this beautiful sunrise that the Most High created, not man. So how's man gonna tell you anything? Not one thing. Sorry. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Here you go. Sun shining through the clouds at 93 million miles away. I guess we just don't believe what our eyes see. This is an optical illusion, right? We don't see what we're seeing unless it's done on Red's camera. Okay, let's get this one. Look at this amazing beauty, how the Most High creates everything, and he makes his own creation account for what he's talking about, right? This is San Francisco. You see the Golden Gate Bridge over there. Look at this. Look at the bottom here. Look at this amazing beauty, look. Look at that. You don't see the water bending around a ball. Look at those clouds. Everything up there moves but us. We're not moving. You see how that up there is moving? Let's keep going here. Just to make it clear. Right? See that? Everything up there moves. We're not moving though. Okay? See that? Look at that. Let's get that one right there. Let's get this part. How about that? How about you should do a little research before you call people crazy? Here you go. Nice sunset with a regular camera, no tint. You don't need it. Period. The extra tint is a deception. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So you mean to tell me the sun is 93 million miles away? Okay. Setting beyond the flat plane. Clearly flat, you don't see no curve. Let's do the curvature test. Because see, it's this simple. A grade schooler could do it. See this? Let's do the curvature test. Horizon line, right? So you guys don't know. So you guys know I'm not with the funny business. I'm about to even it out. Okay? Because Reds won't show you what he's doing. You know, I will. This is the curvature test. Okay? Let's get this even up with the horizon. Right? As a matter of fact, let's do it like this. Okay? Let's do it like this. Okay? Now, tell me if you see any droppage in that earth. I don't think so. It looks pretty damn straight to me. So what's the problem with believing what your eyes see? Let's see what NASA's telling us, huh? Let's see what they're telling us we're doing. Let's look at an Earth model flying in space. This is what you guys believe. You believe this nonsense. You limit God to this. With this infinite amount of space, how in the heck are you going to find heaven? How do you think God's watching everything? And when I get into the scriptures on this next part, right? When I get into the scriptures on this next part, a lot of people are going to be feeling dumbfounded and really questioning their faith. Because once I get all 120 mentions in the Bible about the earth being flat, it doesn't mention that it's shooting in space. It doesn't mention that the earth is moving. It says that the sun, moon, and stars move above us. That's what's moving. But, you know, people deny what God has to say just for the science, right? So we're testing the faith of those. And we're showing you guys how much ignorance you believe in. Okay, you believe this. I don't. I used to, but I don't. This is what you believe. You don't feel the motion. Don't feel the speeds. It's not only boring, but also incorrect. Our solar system moves through space at 7,000 kilometers an hour. Now picture this instead. Okay, we're going to skip through, right? This is what you guys believe. Why is this so important? Life is vortex, not just rotation. Okay. Solar system is part of life. Think about this while racing through space. Okay, so this is what you guys believe. Okay, I didn't want to, play the whole thing. Okay. So once again, here you go. Andro space flight. Right? They're using a fisheye camera lens. You could tell. Look. Fisheye camera lens. The earth is a ball, right? The sky is a ball. Right? Let's see this. Look at that. So this plane here can fly up and get that, you can see that is a curve. It ain't no damn straight line. Now let's look a little bit further. Okay. Look at this. This got to be the most amazing curvature I've ever seen, because I've flown in a plane before. I've seen people fly in a plane before, and I ain't never seen it look like that unless it was a fisheye camera lens. Now look at it. Look at it straighten out, and there you go. Okay, it's not that clear to see that it's tempering. Like they say, your eyes see optical illusions. Your eyes play tricks on you. No, these cameras play tricks on you. This technology plays tricks on you. That science and the numbers are playing tricks on you. So remember that when you believe in a spinning ball. Shalom. Next is the scriptures.